Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?
Yo, I'm having one of them moments. You know when you just start looking back over your life, thinking all the things that have happened, all the shit
the lyrics.
going down. Been smoking weed for a long time, you know.
The crow debate.
The only thing I've
Wordsmith.
I'm weighing up the pros and the cons, like it's smoking a bong, so woefully wrong. I need to know, man. He's smoking crow, totally wrong. Would my life have turned out different if I didn't? It's a question I frequently ask. Is the need to be charged seemingly daft? I fiend to know, fam. Is this green plant I gleefully grasp for help or hindrance? I sit and ponder if I'd never started bunning. Would I still be half-assed, fucking lazy, good for nothing? If I never started blazing green and billing the punk, would I still be such a blatant, mean and miserable cunt? Who's to know? I'll probably rise at the crack of dawn in a good mood. Jog around the block, make fresh coffee and cook food. On the street and narrow like the way your chest rook moves. Rarely on apparel, I'd live healthy and look smooth. Known for deaths, I'd have a clearer chest and better teeth. Sure I'd have more funds left come the end of the week, in fact. Might have studied hard instead of cutting classes. Just to bun some punk in the park with them other half-wits. A total straight-laced grade-A swatter. Not a total brain-baked glaze-faced tosser. Think of the figures wasted in them high-grade coffers. My grade payment savered raised live AIDS profits. Exaggerating and plainly ain't stating facts. But the fact is, since 8 I've been cake up on blazing hash. I might not act such a blatantly major prat if I didn't get aggravated when craving to take a drag. Such an impatient lad, might be that that's genetic, but I'm aggy when lacking cannabis facts and a credit. With no draw, but I still act apathetically. But I might be motivated and manage more academically. I'm weighing up the pros and the cons, like it's smoking a bong, so woefully wrong.
Yeah, he's weighing up the pros and the cons. The second verse is dope as well. You're on mute, by the way.
If I didn't, it's a question I frequently ask. Is the need to be charged seemingly daft? I fiend to know, fam. Is this green plant I gleefully grasp for help or hindrance? I sit and ponder if I wasn't banning crow. Would I still have common sense, keep my temper under control? Would I be a fucking head case, flinging tums at a foe? More than my crabby life, no escape to cover my woes. Would I remain a calm and composed, rational head bod? Without a buff, something to take the edge off? I might have been a little nitpicking stress bomb, always agitated without the aid of a cess crop. No fresh blocks or right tied to whiten my senses with. I might not be so enlightened writing my sentences. I'll probably be a binge drinker with violent tendencies, fighting in a pub on a Friday with rival entities. Madness magnified. If not, trash on bags of cabbage, would a man manage to keep my anger flashes pacified? It's hard to fathom, right? I can't imagine life without a bag of cess, red eyes, ravenous appetite. Supposing words he didn't indulge in herbal remedies. At first I'll be a bursting ball of nervous energy, constantly restless, depressed and working obsessively. No longer able to chill and observe serenity. If as a little nipper didn't hit the blessed things, would I move in different social circles, different brethrens? Maybe Smith was destined and meant to be bunning bud, fam. Goddamn, better that the lager loud pub, man. I'm weighing up the pros and the cons.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that's nice. I ain't heard that before, man. That's nice.
It's one of my favorite Wordsmith tracks, that's for sure, man. It's quite an old one, that one. It's well over 10 years old, that one. Big up.
And it's
DJ.
a conversation I've had with myself a billion times back in the day.
That's why I played it, man. Like, you know, because I thought of you and just like that. I just like the way you put that together, the crow debate. You know, crow is a slang. I don't hear that being used very often. Crow. I don't know where that came from. But anyway.
The chronic.
Oh, the chronic. Yeah, there we go.
Come on, bruv.
That
It's
makes
used a
sense.
lot, bruv. It's
Is
because
it?
you smoke your hashish. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a hash man, you know what I mean? Not a lager lout pub, man, you know what I'm saying? Now big him up, man. Big up DJ Race.
Yeah, that was nice.
All
That
the
was
crew,
nice.
them. Yeah, man, big up Wordsmith, man. How you been going, brother, man? You said you haven't been feeling well or something.
Oh, fucking hell, bruv. I'm into, I've been dealing with this mad contract at work, yeah, where the bird is like a
Yeah, you
nightmare.
spoke on it
Like the owner,
last
yeah.
week. Yeah, man.
She's
Fucking
like, right,
frustrating.
the new geezer's moving into this house on Monday, yeah, as in tomorrow. And he's like gone on holiday. He's coming straight to the country and just thinks he's rocking up, yeah. This woman's like, I want this done on Friday, this done on Saturday, this done on Sunday. I'm like, yo, we should have done it like a week ago. What are you talking about? This is not how it runs. Nobody works on Sunday. She needs like handymen, cleaners,
And you were
fucking
saying
guys disassemble and assemble.
last week you were saying these are the very, very rich upper echelon people. So they're like, money's not a thing and they just want everything just to happen like that. And like the law doesn't apply to
Yeah.
them. Nothing applies to them. They just want
Yeah,
everything
that's
done.
the same bird.
And you're trying to
But
deal with these motherfuckers.
on this thing, she's like the old people who live there are fuming because they wanted it unfurnished, yeah. Some
Mm.
bird who lives there now, she's like 24, she's worth 6 million quid.
Hmm.
And her fella doesn't work. She doesn't work, and her fella's like a teaching assistant on like 21 grand, having the greatest life of his life.
Yeah, chilling. He's chilling.
Anyway, she's like a
Alrighty.
trust fund baby.
Mm.
She wanted it unfurnished. This bird's like, nah. You can put all the furniture in some of the bedrooms. It's like, I've got 8 bedrooms. Some of the bedrooms downstairs. So this bitch is like fuming. I've got to pay to keep her furniture and then not use these rooms. But she was desperate. So anyway, she took it. Yeah. This next geezer's come in and he's like, wants it unfurnished. He's like the head of like Booper or some shit. I can't remember. And she's like agreed to unfurnishing. So I'm now going to these previous people. You've got to take everything out of storage. Yeah. You've got to reassemble it, even though you've never used it once, and you've paid to keep it in storage in your own house. You've got to reassemble it and put it in exactly the same positions. Yeah. So like some table or whatever could be on the 4th floor.
Okay.
And they're like, what are you talking about? Why would we do that? And the next guy is getting it unfurnished. So the owner's going to chuck all this shit out, have it sent to the British Heart Foundation, have it sent to charities, or chuck it out or sell it. Yeah. And they're like, so why are we reassembling it and put it on the 4th floor?
Yeah.
When there's a 2-day turnaround, mother lovers are turning up to come. They need to go to the ground floor, pick it up and leave. No, they need to put it exactly where it was before. I'm like, bitch, some of this shit is in the basement. You've got to reassemble it, put it on the 4th floor. Yeah. Anyway, they decided, these people said, fuck you, we're not doing that. Yeah. So we like organize handymen, we organize bare different shit. Like you've got a jet wash the outside, you've got to steam clean every cushion, all this shit, even though it's going to the dump. So I'm like, this is already like fucked off beyond belief because it's just completely fucking everyone over. Yeah,
it's the waste. Yeah.
These mother lovers leave early so we can get in. Get in on Friday. Fucking handymen don't turn up. Only one of them turns up.
Yeah.
The guy, I said to him, where's your other guys? He's like, oh, I'm going to use the fabric cleaner guy when he's done with his fabric cleaner guy goes and fucks off. So it's just this one guy from Egypt. I said, where are you from? He's from Egypt. I'm like, yalla. By half an hour in, I can be at the top of the floor and he can be on top floor. He can be in the basement. I'm going, Habibi, come on. And he's like, yes, Habibi, come. Already, yeah, laughing the Arabic things.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm like, finish work early on a Friday, but I booked myself out. This woman lands in a plane at Heathrow, comes straight to see me to start shouting at me. Yeah, comes to the house, brings her suitcases and like Amazon package delivered to me. Leaves the suitcases and just walks to the house. I'm like,
what? Like you're the concierge? You're the concierge.
I had to take all that shit over, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to use it. Yeah? Get there, said to the handyman, "Where's the other 2 handymen? There's meant to be 3." He's like, "No, not coming." I'm like, "Fucking hell, yeah." So I just rolled up my sleeves, done it all on my J's with this geezer. I'm talking like king size, 4, 5 king size beds, 2 different sofas, bare different single beds, dining tables, bare different tables, and I have to like move it around these kind of spirals there without touching the wall because the new tenancy started. And like my neck is breaking like this. I'm like, this geezer from Egypt is tonk. Yeah. The geezer is tonk. Yeah. He's taking the light end. I'm like, why the fuck have I got the heavy end with like all the drawers in? I'm like, oh my God. I've come out and on the way to work, I had these mad electric shock like pains in like the right lower side of the torso. Like it could be appendix, gallbladder, kidneys. I'm like, yo, this is fucked. That sort of stopped. Then it came back when I got to work. Then it stopped. And then I had to go and do this thing. By the time I'd done all this shit, it's like 7:30 Friday night. I'm absolutely fuming. You know?
I remember you messaged me. Yeah, you said
Tina's waiting for me and shit. I'm like, sorry, I have to buoy that off. And I'm going back and I'm like, yo, I go out, I go for a walk, like to go to the pub where they have a pizza. I'm going to only just get some food, but and I'm like leaning on the Latina, and I'm like, yeah, I can't walk. I'm in so much pain from this thing in the bottom right hand side.
Oh
Next
shit.
day, woke up, still got it. I'm like, I'm going to
So
hospital.
it's like the same space where you get a stitch, like if you know when you run.
Appendix. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's
But
like that kind of
it's like,
area.
and then you look,
Yeah,
it's
that's not nice.
life-changing pain,
Oh shit. Okay.
but it lasts for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you're on the train, you're like, fuck, could you fly out the chair? And then it's gone. You're like,
Damn.
yo, it's gone. Anyway, if I still have, I've just been in the gym, done like a lighter session than usual, but still like hard. And then if it's still here tomorrow, I'm going to go gym. So basically, I've been fucked off with that. But
Mm.
to me, the deal's worth nearly like 4 grand, just to me personally. I mean, so I'm like
Yeah.
doing everything I can. This bitch is there on Saturday, Sunday, messaging me, calling me. I'm like,
Fuck's sakes.
is
On a
going on?
Sunday as
She
well.
finds 2 leaks, two
Oh.
massive leaks, carpet moldy, like inbuilt wardrobes all fucked.
Oh no.
And I'm like, damn, I got to phone this guy who's on holiday and say, yo, you're still moving in, but listen, let me just bring this to you. It's better to be on the front foot than be on the back foot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Luckily, dude is like completely chilled, and he's like, "Oh, shit happens when you least expect it. Please just get it fixed." Da, 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 da. So
And
I think
people
he's
are
still gonna move in.
and people appreciate honesty as well, man, and just being up front, like you said, man, being on front foot. I think people
Yeah,
appreciate that, you know what I mean, rather than being bullshitted, then they discover it and they're like, hey, what's this? And then they have, that's just a big fucking yeah. So I'm sure he
and
appreciates
because
that.
he ain't rich, he's rich because of his salary.
Mm,
But he come from like I won't say where he's from or anything. He doesn't come from England.
yeah.
He comes from like a place where there ain't much dough. But because he
Okay.
educated himself hard, got all these like extra qualifications hard, like he's
Yeah,
obviously the
yeah.
nuts with maths or some shit. And he's like earned his dough. So he's
Mm.
like, oh, yeah, no problem.
He gets it.
All the other people are like, yeah,
Entitled. Yeah, yeah. Entitled fucking. Oh man,
so
that's
I've
the
had
worst.
no fucking weekend, brother. And then I've had the kids, they've just left.
Mm.
I'm like, yo, watching match of the day in pain last night. Like, yeah, I got
Yeah,
football
man.
tomorrow. I don't know, man. And then I'm realizing, yo, man's 44, bruv. Like, I don't know if this is like the new thing. Like, you're just in pain all the time.
No,
Like,
that's out of no. That little pain there. That sounds. You should, if it continues, you should definitely get that seen, man. That's not
my
normal.
best mate, ChatGPT, reckons it's all right. If your
Yeah.
pain starts in the middle, like around your belly button,
Mm,
and then it shifts to the right, it's like 99% appendix,
mm.
which is like, your appendix could burst, you could die. It's not gallbladder, it's not kidney stones, because the pain has been going down instead of going up. So I'm like, yo, I think I've just ripped some internal
Yeah.
muscle around the belly from like holding sofas and not letting them drop onto these polished floors and shit.
Mm, mm,
Bruv, I'll
mm.
show you like my garms and that. I
Yeah.
was I was in work garms, bruv. Like I'm
Yeah.
completely soaked through. Getting on the train like one of those geezers who's been on the building site for like 12 hours. People are like leaving me alone, like stinking out the goddamn place. The
Jeez
things I
Louise.
do for fucking money and to keep these cunts happy is nut. And she's complaining to someone, and she's to someone else in the company. She's like, and the only person that did anything was Andy, and he wasn't even meant to do it. And I'm like, but you could get me a Rolex,
Yeah.
but you could at
Yeah.
least get me a Rolex. Like,
Well,
this is
no, at
mad.
least she put in a good word for you. That's good, and I'm sure that'll work nicely with the company and
Yeah,
that,
but I'm the
man.
boss. There's no one,
Oh,
no one
well,
gives
yeah.
a fuck. I mean,
No
she should be
gives a
telling me that
shit.
everyone else has done good. You know
You
what I
can
mean? I'm like, yeah,
sort
great,
you out.
I've done good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, great.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, fuck's sakes,
Yeah.
man.
And then I'm going to football tomorrow. My fucking bike's stolen. I did that video,
Oh,
but the bike's
yeah.
fucking nicked, bruv. Like, I'm just like,
They
who
nicked it from
nicked my
inside
inside the
your
house?
complex. Can't you complain? Is it not some insurance you can claim
Yeah.
on that or something? Yeah, surely all that stuff.
But
Okay,
you know
good.
all the shit that no insurance. You know all the
Oh
shit I've
no.
been through recently, which I'm soon gonna be able to tell on the pod in October,
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
Anyway,
wait for that episode, bruv.
that's gonna be crazy. You're gonna be hearing all the shit. It's
Waited
not
a
even
year
funny.
from October till October. Yeah, it's gonna be joke. But you're gonna be not saying it. You're gonna have to like ask like probing questions, even though you know the answers, isn't it? And
Yeah,
I
and
just
I'm
have to
sure
go through
some
them.
things will be revealed that I don't know, maybe as well, that'll come to your mind. But yeah,
Maybe.
anyway, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But it's yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow when I go football, now I have to get line bikes just to
Mm,
fucking get there. Because
mm.
some cunt, you have to use a fob to get in the main door of my building. Then there's another door before you get in the foyer. That's a fob as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to use the lifts. If you come out the lift into the cycle storage area, there's another fob to get into the cycle. There's like these doors are locked.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
bare cameras. Then you get into the cycle storage. You've already got through like 4 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you get in there, my bike's like third hand fucking shit bike I brought on fucking eBay like 7 years ago, third hand.
Jeez.
It's D-locks to the metal fucking thing.
Oh my god.
There's still like angle grinder left the D-lock, fucked off on the cameras, walked off. The geezer's like, do you want to tell the police? And they can. I said, fuck you and the police, man.
So you saw him?
Cunt.
You saw the guy
No,
on
I
the
went
camera.
to the room.
You didn't see the camera?
We got a staff on site.
Okay.
No, he's like, you can't. You have to get the police to release
Oh.
the CCTV. And I know he won't do it because of that's what I was saying. Because of everything that's happened to me recently, I've already know that they won't send me CCTV
No, yeah.
without police getting involved.
Yeah, yeah.
So when he said to me, police, I was like, fuck off, bruv. It's like it's got 4 fobs, cameras, D-lock. What's the police going to do? Absolutely
fucking annoying. You're gonna get a new bike then, yeah? Get an electric bike, man. I want to get an electric
Yeah,
bike.
that won't get nicked. Yeah, I mean, like,
It's
fucking
true.
hell.
That's the only reason why I haven't bought one. I wanted to get a scooter. A fucking, you know those you stand on them but electric scooter like you can get with the Lime scooter things. I've always wanted to get one, you know, just to go to the shops and back, but the laws around that shit are just so dumb. Yeah. You can't ride them in public.
Unless it's like a rent one, isn't it? It's weird.
Yeah. Like private ones you can't use on public streets, even with a helmet or whatever. So you can only use it in like private grounds or some shit. And then like, but I see people driving them all the fucking time. So
bringing them in the shop.
Yeah,
like,
even the ones with the little seat as well, where you can attach like a little like bike seat.
That
on it.
was
So
not
basically
fully
a
taking the
scooter.
piss when you just like,
With the tires.
I'm not moving my body at all.
Yeah, with the big fat tires, it's like, you know, what the fuck is that going? You know what I mean? And but I think I read something in 2026 they're going to change the laws, and soon it's going to be allowed. I think, man. But
Talking of robbings, I was watching that thing yesterday. On
I was going to say
you reminded
me of when my bike got nicked, man. But sorry, yeah. No,
tell me when it got nicked.
I can't remember.
This bike I had was the longest. It probably did about 5 years. Every bike I've ever had in London has been nicked.
Yeah,
for the whole of my life.
Same. I've not had that many bikes. I'm not really a cyclist or whatever, but obviously when I was younger, I had bikes. You know, little rally bikes. Remember the rally with this little symbol on it?
Yeah,
I remember
rally Wildcats and Street Wolves. Street Wolves, baby! You press the button, and the Wildcat was like the slightly bigger boy one. Yeah, I'm on the Wildcat now. You're still on the Street Wolf. You're a fucking nonce.
You put the little things on the wheel spoke, so it goes ding 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 like that.
Yeah, you get from like Kellogg's cornflakes.
Yeah, Kellogg's cornflakes business, or the little flappy thing like that. Yeah. I'm talking years ago when we were little kids.
Or you roll over the beer can, and then it comes around and sticks on the top. It goes.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking a bit later than that, so I didn't have any of these flappy bits on my bike. But so I cycled up. We used to go chill in the park, and smoke weed. I'm talking when I was 16, 17, I'm with my mates. I don't think I've told this story on the pod. I hope not. If I did, it would have been an early episode. So I'm in the park, blazing like that, and then we run out of Rizla, So we got some weed. There's about 4 or 5 of us. We're sitting on the grass. It's late at night, so it's like dark, and I'm like, all right, it was M&W, before it was Tesco, in Ealing Broadway. Remember M&Ws? They had the Earn and Cruel dub above it, Anyway, so that was just down the road. So I was like, I'll just go down there. Anyway, I had my shitty bike, It was a rally, but it was busted. I'd had it for years. Like there was something wrong with one of the pedals, but I could still use it, just at least to get to the park and back, And my mate just had his brand new bike, and he brought it to the park. He was showing it off, and I said to him, "Look, I'll go get the Rizla from the shop, but let me go on your bike, So my mate, he was on his new bike. I was like, "Let me test ride it, I'll take it to the shop and back." And he was like, "Yeah, cool." So boom, because we're all stoned, no one wants to go, So I'm like, "I'll do it, but on your bike." So I take his bike, zing up to M&W, and I don't know if you remember, it's still the same even now with Tesco. There's like that little entrance bit, and then the door, and then the counter was literally round the corner, so you couldn't see the front door from the counter, but it's literally like 30 centimeters from the door, So I'm just like, it's late at night, I look around like that, I lean the bike up against the fucking inside bit of the door bit, like not in the door,
inside.
not inside
Yeah.
the door, but like, you know, inside the first little entrance bit. You know what I mean? So I lean it up on there. And then I go in, and then there's a fucking queue of people. I'm like, why is there fucking people in this queue? Anyway, so I'm standing in the queue, and I go outside, and I peer like that, yeah, to see the bike still there. And I'm like, okay, the bike's still there. Then a couple more people leave the queue. Then I turn like that, yeah, and I look, and the bike's still there. And then a couple people leave, and then it gets to me, and I'm like, yeah, king size, silver, whatever. So I buy that, and then I come out, and it's gone. Vanished. Like, I'm talking, it couldn't have been more than 30 seconds, 50 seconds since I looked at it, yeah, last. So I'm like,
And you're
now
like this.
I'm like walking
Up
out,
and
yeah, going like this. What the, where the, and I'm looking at like this Haven Green there. I'm like, anyone on a bike, and I'm chasing them, yeah. Nothing. Nothing. There's a restaurant next door. I think it was a pizza joint or something. And there was a couple standing outside. And I was like, yo, did you see anyone just take this bike? And they were like, no, what are you talking about? Yeah. And I'm like, that's my mate's new bike that I
Like, you got to go back. At least I've got the Rizzler. You know what I mean?
I
I
literally
lost your
walked.
bike, bro. He must have thought you were joking.
He did. He thought I was joking. Like, look, so I'm standing, I'm like, I spend at least a good 10, 15 minutes bopping up and around. Like, I'm like, they must be nearby. Like, what the fuck? Nothing. So I do the walk of shame back to the park, yeah, and I get back there and everyone's laughing. They're thinking I'm playing a joke, like I've hidden the bike and I'm like just acting, yeah. And I'm like, bruv, I'm being
not,
serious.
bruv. Yeah.
I'm being serious. And the guy just refused to believe it. I was like, bro, have my bike. Yeah, I gave him my bike. I'm not even kidding. I give it to him. And he's like, he was so pissed off because it was my bike was the shittest bike you ever seen in your life. But there was nothing else I could do, man. And like the guy was just flabbergasted. It was just mental.
You know, Gunnersby Station. You come up the stairs of the platform into like where they sell the tickets and that.
Yeah.
And my bike was always chained. Like there's those fat like blocks. There's like a block that goes along, but it's you can get behind it. And I wrapped 2 chains around it. Yeah, it's a shitty Apollo bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 chains. I put it there. Come back from school or whatever. I can't remember if I was school. Come up the stairs, and both chains are just sitting on the floor, and the bike's gone. I'm like,
Oh shit.
nah. And I'm looking around, bare cameras, this fucking underground station. So I go to back then. There were still people like selling the tickets. I go and knock on the glass thing. I'm like, yo, you don't tell me you didn't see people taking off 2 chains, bruv.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. With the
he's like,
sparks.
oh yeah, we saw it.
Oh, is it?
I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, what do you mean? What do I mean? What the fuck do you think I'm going to do about it? I was like, fuck you, bruv. I fucking chained it in the station. He goes, I don't own the station, bitch. Like, he was like, didn't give a fuck. And I picked up the 2 chains and like went home fuming.
No, but you know what though? Those dudes, because I've seen it twice now. I've seen it live. People just literally sparks flying everywhere. They do it broad daylight. They don't give a fuck who's watching. Nothing. They're done in 1 minute and then they're gone. I saw it once outside Ealing Broadway and once outside Latimer Road. And even the Latimer Road one, I was literally stood next to him. I think I was waiting on someone. I was leaning on one of the bike, you know, the things that you chain your bike to. So I was leaning on one of them, and he was on the next one, just zing, like that. And I was just looking.
He's like, hold the tools, bruv. You're like, yeah, sweet, bruv.
You might as well have. Like, it was literally that fucking bad. They don't give a fuck. And so I bet that guy, he's experienced that a couple of times, and he's gone out there and they literally, it's not like he can manhandle the dude. He'll get arrested. You know what I mean? And
it's
so
disappointing though, man. I bought that bike. It had dents in it.
Yeah.
Had scratches all over it. Like the things were like the things were like falling off. Like, you know, like the reflectors and shit like that. And I think it was just because it was a black men's big bike, like 18-inch, whatever.
Look, crackheads, even if they get tenner for it, he'll be happy.
Get a score,
with it. Yeah, it's a tenner he didn't have before. You know what I mean? Literally, that's. I
wish I caught the motherfuckers, man, in my own block. He's a license to go milli.
Yo, I got another story. My mate Eddie, yeah, crazy Eddie. Yeah, bald head, half Armenian, half Lebanese motherfucker. Yeah, proper joker. Yeah, this guy, but he was a nutter. Yeah. Anyway, he used to live in Greenford in this estate, and he used to cycle to Oxford Street every day. Yeah, the dude was a nutter. Yeah, he used to cycle to work to Oxford Street every day. Yeah,
and back.
Yeah, the dude was.
I bet he wasn't fat.
Well, he was a bit chubby, to be honest, man. That's a whole. He used to be super like obese. when he was in the Lebanese army. Yeah, and he showed me pictures of him in the army. He was, I'm not even, I hope Eddie doesn't mind. He probably doesn't listen to this, but he was fat.
big.
But then he'd never admitted it, but I think he got a gastric band because he lost weight like that one time. Yeah, and we were like, right, Eddie, what happened? And he was quite well off. He had a good job and stuff, so he was making dough. So I think he literally had an operation, but he never admitted it. But anyway, he was living in Greenford in some estate. Yeah, I think he was still applying for his like his residency because he ended up becoming a British resident. But that process takes, 5 years, 6 years. But anyway,
long time.
So he was still living in this mad council flat thing, yeah. And he was fixing it, like just fixed the tire on his bike. Then he just popped into his house, came out, and gone. Bike was gone, yeah. He was screwing, yeah. And he's late for work as well, yeah. So he's like, fuck, fuck, fuck. So then he jumps on the bus, still vexed, screwing, yeah. And he, like, this guy, his bike was like, a couple of grand's worth. Like, this wasn't like some cheap little bike.
Yeah, boy.
And
you can't have those bikes in London.
But look, yeah, but he used to keep it in his house, and at his work,
Yeah.
he had a place he could put it in his work. So it was never out on the street. He would never leave it out on the street. Anyway, he's on the bus now, on the E2, whatever, going to work, and
He sees the geezer. Tell me.
like some little Somalian kid on his bike, like that, zigging down Greenford High Street. And he said to me, he told me this story, yeah, and it was kind of fucked up. Like, he goes, stop the bus, like that, and he starts screaming at the bus driver, stop the bus right now. And the bus driver's like, what the fuck, I can't let you out. So he hits the emergency thing, the doors fling open, he jumps out, chases this kid, yeah. Rugby tackles him off the bike, yeah, and
got him off the bike.
Starts beating this kid, yeah, and then because he told me he's still holding the bike chain for some reason, I don't know why, and he starts like hitting this kid with the bike chain. And when he's telling me the story, I'm like, tell me you didn't fuck this kid up because you're gonna get in legal trouble now. You know what I mean? You can't just beat on a little kid, man. He was like, I think he like fucking broke this kid's arm. Just when he knocked him off the bike and shit, and then he like held him in a thing, called the police, and then the police came, arrested him and shit. I don't think he ended up anything happening to him. This is a while ago. This is like 8 years ago, maybe a bit longer. But I think he got his bike back, and when he was telling me that story,
I've got no qualms with that. If you go around stealing someone's shit,
I mean,
you've got to realize we've all stolen someone's shit, but you've got to realize if I get caught by the geezer, it's going to be on site, surely. You know what I mean? So it's fair enough. Exactly,
man. Exactly. You got to be prepared for that. If you're going to live that life, you got to be prepared for that. That's for sure.
The tea leaf life.
Personally, like, like in America, they take it too far. They're like, I can shoot you now. You stole property from me, so now I can the death penalty. That I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like willy-nilly. Like, I don't think what do they call it? Vigilante justice. That never really goes too well. I mean, in theory, it sounds good. Yeah, fight back, and he wronged you, so you get to fuck him up.
No, but when it's your youths, bro.
Of course,
my kids had a Nerf American football. Yeah, you'd throw it, and it would go as it would in the air. It would whistle. It had all these holes in it.
Yeah.
And they're throwing. I'm just chilling on the grass now, quite far away from them. When we lived in Acton Estate, that park near there. And I'm like, just watching, chilling, and they're like getting further and further away. And these two little rude boys from the estate, who I recognize because we live in the same estate, but they didn't know these youths from my youths. One of them, Alex or Leo, whatever, throws it, goes over the other boy's head.
Oh, shit.
And they do the proper, pick it up and go, hey! Pretending to give it back, to the boy's 9 years old. My kid. They're giving it back. And then instead of giving it back or throwing it, they just turn around and they walk off. Yeah. And I remember just watching Leo just go like that, just looking at them. Yeah. And he's going like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I went, nah.
You saw red, man.
These boys are 17.
Yeah.
And I let them go the other way. So I'm sitting on the edge of the grass. They're gone in the round there. And I just said, what am I going to do? And I looked at Leo again. He's proper. It's the first time in his life someone's been not nice to him. He's only had nice things.
Well, he got a dose of reality there, man.
Got a lesson. Yeah. But he's coming back to and Alex is just standing there going raw. And Leo's coming back. He doesn't know I've seen the whole thing. I just went, Leo, stay there. like that. And he's like, what? He thinks like he's in trouble because I'm shouting. You know what I'm like when I'm vexed.
Yeah.
Stay there. And he's like, fucking hell. And I go, the kids are going this way. I go the other way. Go to my car, get in the car, and out the estate.
You sing in the car.
And I know they're going to come here. They're going to come out onto the pavement there and start going and me.
Oh,
like this up to the fly out the car. Yeah. And then like this, fucking hell. And he's holding the ball.
Yeah.
And I gave him one opportunity. I said, whose ball is that? And he went, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. I went, open hand.
Oh, shit.
Clocked him round the side of his face, like his eardrum like dropped.
Oh shit, man.
And then the other kid, that was the kid and he's still like holding the ball, to be fair to him. The other youth's there, go, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? And I said, whose ball is it?
Yeah.
And he goes, it's his. I went, oh really? Or is it my son's? He went, oh, I didn't know. Like straight away switched his story.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't know. Yeah, well, you know now, innit?
Yeah.
You know now. You're gonna go and give it back to him. He's like, oh. So the geezer had like a wallet, like on a bum bag. I just snatched the bum bag off him like that. Opened it. There was like a tenner. Took that. There's like coins, like $2. Took that. Up. There's like Rizzler. Dashed that. Got his phone out. Dashed it like that.
Yeah.
And then I said, go and give it back to him now. He's like, yeah, that's my phone. I said, it's not your phone anymore. Go and give it back to him now. Like, and then I saw those youths every day. Yeah. And then I started thinking, damn, like 10 years, these youths are going to be like 28.
All right, you reckon they're holding a grudge?
45. These motherfuckers are going to rush me. Like, you know what I mean? We're going to get out of this spot. You know
Nah. I reckon they would have just taken the lesson. I reckon, you know what I mean? Surely. They're not going to hold a grudge.
I didn't feel bad.
No, of course.
I didn't feel nothing.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, you shouldn't put your hands on them, I don't think, man. You know what I mean? I get why, though, you know what I mean?
But
completely.
In London, if you're jacking someone, you know, you've got to expect comeuppance if
of course.
you get caught.
Of course. No,
These
I mean,
geezers,
look, I'm not
the
saying you
geezers
did
robbing
the
the
wrong
watches. They only rob watches. I watched this thing. It's like, so what is there a limit you don't go under? He's like, yeah, under 10 bags. Under 10 bags, we're not robbing it. So like 15 grand, 20 grand, they're robbing it. They go to Chelsea, they have spotters, like the Rob watches. It's like the Rob watch robbing has gone up by like 70% over the last 3
watches.
years.
Okay, yeah. I thought you meant it's a group called the Watch Robbing or something now. But
There are a group. There's like a group.
Okay.
And this one geezer, he's like wearing a 20 grand Rolex in a balaclava. Like he's gone and met the journalist and he's chatting to her and where he's got a strap. All this shit because she's like, well, why have you got a strap?
Yeah.
He's like, because I'm in a fucking deprived area wearing a 20 grand watch. That's why I'm having a strap and I don't recognize those youths. I'm thinking, fucking hell. What they do, he's got like birds going out for, he gives them $1,000 and they go out and they're like yerpsing these guys in bars, like clocking it. And if it's like a certain watch, she'll be like, yo. And then they go to a restaurant, the bird just goes just leaves. The bloke's like, oh, fucking hell, she stood me up. You know what I mean? And they just waiting for him to come out of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Pulling out like 24-inch machetes, like, pass it. Geezer's like taking off the wall. You know, it happened to like Michael McIntyre, like all of these celebrity brands getting yanked for these watches, yeah. And then there's like these people in the middle who sell the stolen watch, to pass it on. Because like these street youths, they don't really. Sometimes they got customers stored in their phone, but so if I'm going to sell you like a 60 grand watch, for 20 bags, as the person in the middle, I can make like 18 grand for doing nothing, for setting it up. Because I'll tell the geezer, yo, you're buying it for 30 grand instead of 20 grand. It's still like a 60 grand saving, 30 grand saving, whatever. He's like, yeah, hell yeah. So you give it to like these semi-posh birds. They get the buyer come. Bosh, they she gives her 60 grand. She takes 20 grand, gives the rude boy 40 grand. He bops like, yo, he gives the 2 kids on the moped 5 grand each. 5 grand each. So you get 5 bags if you take it off their wrist.
That's motivation for you, man.
These youths are like doing this. He said I do about 2 to 3 watches a month. It's like 15 grand a month for him. Do you know what I mean? He's got like all
Yeah.
his little TNs and
They
that.
even
It's
do it
so
as well.
dope.
Like I swear, there's people like around Knightsbridge area, you know, with all the nice
Yeah,
flashy
that's where
cars.
they
The
went.
guys, yeah, the guys just riding like they're at the traffic light, and they got their arm out of the car with the nice watch on, and people
Yeah.
just running up on them and just taking the watch
Yeah,
off and
or
just be holding
smashing
the
the
knife
side
up.
of the fucking thing, the car side of the glass. Give me the
Yeah,
watch, give me the watch, and then
yeah,
jacking your wife's watch. Then they've got like a 5.5 grand date just women's watch, and like an
mm,
8.5, 10 grand date just male's watch. They're like, Bosh, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
fucking hell, zero
And it's
remorse as
it's
well.
quite mad as well, the whole watch thing. I mean, obviously it's never gone out of fashion. Watches have always been a thing. I mean, I can't even remember last time I wore a watch. I used to have a nice DKNY one that cost a couple £100, but it wasn't, you know, nothing crazy.
It's not a Swiss
But
made
it's
watch,
kind
yeah.
of a status thing now, the watch thing, isn't it? Like it's because it's like come back into fashion. I've noticed anyway. I've seen people
I've
talking
noticed that,
about
and
it.
I've noticed rappers
Mm.
wearing like less like ridiculous bling like Busta Rhymes would wear.
Yeah,
They're cutting that down and they're putting on like 150K watch.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? And just letting people know, yo,
yeah,
I got the dough.
yeah, man.
Um,
It's a
but
yeah,
it's a
status symbol, you know what I
madness,
mean?
bruv.
Yeah, it's pretty
Because
mental.
you are the journalist is saying to these youths like, do you care? Do you feel bad? He's like, no. Why would I feel bad? Because what
Mm.
you're scaring them and you're taking their watch. He's like, yo, if you've got 20 grand to spend on a watch, yeah,
Yeah.
you're already in a decent position.
Well, yeah,
Like it's not.
exactly.
He's saying it's not that big of a loss though. She's like, it's not that big of a loss. It's 20 grand. He goes, yeah, but you're the dickhead putting a mortgage on your wrist, fam.
Yeah.
I mean, so what? Like we live in the same ends, and we've got nothing. So of
Yeah.
course,
It's the age-old story, man. Robin Hood,
madness.
the Robin Hood theory, you know what I'm saying? Like it's you know, it's just round and round and round, man. And to be honest, I have very little sympathy for the rich motherfuckers, you know, because it's
Yeah, this
true.
watch.
It's like if you're gonna wear a 20 grand watch, it means you drive a 500 grand car. What is that? Well, how much is that?
Breitling.
Okay. Don't
Like
be
four and a half
advertising your
bags,
watches, man.
nearly
Yo,
five
it's a
bags. Yeah,
fake,
but
people. It's a
they don't
fake.
rob you for 5 bags.
Yeah, I know. You know, I actually got given a watch when my dad gave it to me before he passed away. He got gifted a watch from the Saudi prince. I haven't got it evaluated. It's gold plated, well, probably gold, yeah, gold plated and that. It's a Longines. I don't know the make.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
but yeah, it's a slick watch. I mean, I've literally looked at it twice, but it's in storage and it's, you know, it's in a safe
Oh, is
place.
it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
Uh,
in. You put it in storage.
yeah, like well, in a bank fucking thing, vault
Really?
thing.
You've got it in
Yeah,
like one of those like boxes in the bank, like
yeah,
in the
but it's on.
movies.
Yeah, but like we've got few things in there. It's not just the watch, you know what I mean? But
Oh, you're such Arabs.
yeah, proper Arab
Sick.
vibes, gold in there and some, you know what I mean, a bit of silver and that.
Sick.
Um, but yeah, it's
I
not
reckon
like
it'll be
I
about
know.
1,500 quid.
Yeah, I think yeah, maybe yeah, between 1,500 to 4,000,
Yeah.
something in that range. I can't even remember because it's a proper, you know, and it's now it would be because he got given it back in the fucking 90s. He got gifted it.
Yeah.
So and he didn't do anything
Damn.
big for it either. It's just like they give out watches like it's nothing, man. Because my dad worked for one of the sheikhs in Abu Dhabi. I just don't want people to think my dad works for Saudi Arabia. He doesn't. Like, fuck Saudi Arabia. He always hated Saudi Arabia, to be honest. But he worked for one of the sheikhs in Abu Dhabi, and you know, so he just like through his circles there, he just got gifted it, man. He got mad gifts from people, man. I remember once getting a huge years ago. I'm talking in the 80s when we were kids. To the house, we got this massive gift basket thing sent from Harrods from what's his name, Al Fayed. What was his fucking name?
Mohammed Al Fayed.
Yeah, Mohammed Al Fayed sent it to my dad, man. Like
In between
um
banging all of his stuff,
I
he
think
managed to write out
I think because my dad was living in
address.
Abu Dhabi with the Abu Dhabi Sheikh, and then he came to London, so my dad took him to Harrods, and obviously he spent just like money in Harrods. So I think that's why he sent my dad this gift basket. But listen, theme, we got loads of shit to get through, man. I'm gonna bring back the graph letter
Letter
game.
J.
It's been a while since we've done it, man. Some people requested it, so I thought, you know what, let's bring it back. I couldn't remember for the life of me which letter we
Which letter
finished
was
on,
on,
yeah.
man?
So I just thought, okay, I remember doing the letter M. So now we're going to the letter N. Yeah, so let's start with this one.
I'm
Themos,
still wearing headphones, man.
can you see the screen right now? Who did
Yeah.
Who did this letter N?
I don't know, bruv.
Started you with a bit of a tricky one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, okay. I'm trying
Kind
to.
of. I know I've seen the letters before and the schemes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That was moan.
I
Mone. That's the N from the moan.
stop moaning, baby.
All right. What about this one here?
Oh,
Ah. It's a tricky one, but when I point it
Rome.
out,
Rome.
yes. That's
Look
wrong.
at that, man. The geezer was sick. Look, CCD as
Fuck's
well.
sakes. Hold on. I don't know why this
Where did he do
fucking.
that? He put Grenfell next to that. No, criminal damage. Yo,
Yeah.
look at the
This is
geezer
in London. It
style.
says London here, FBS. I'm sure he's with Zombie or someone like that, man. CCD, Crown on
Me and
top.
Zon went to see him in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I like the
Moan the
green, the
legend.
fadage of the green. I like I loved his letters all the time.
Yeah. Just classic letters. He's Dutch, by the way, for people who don't know. He passed away not too long ago. So salute Roan,
This
man.
year,
Loads of little cool bits, the rounded bits on the 3Ds. Love it, love it, love it. Next up.
big boy
All right.
T.
Can you see this
This is
one?
Booba Booba.
Booba. He did a
Booba.
piranha.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna know what word he's done because
Yeah.
even he won't remember.
Yeah. Now, big up chick. All right, here's this one. I don't know.
Enigma.
Oh, fuck. I keep trying to grab the bottom corner of this thing so I can drag it out. But if I miss it by a millimeter,
Can't
then
you
it
just press the
fucks me up.
button on the top left next to the X?
All right, does that?
Oh, I thought
It's
it was
blank.
Enigma, you know.
Is that just full screen now? Am I still in front of it though?
Yeah.
Okay,
You are,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, how do I get out of this? All right, cool.
Joe, I really thought that was Enigma.
Okay, what about this one?
Enigma.
Yeah, now, now it's Enigma. Yeah. I can't fucking scroll
Big up
through it, bro.
Enigs. Loves her garage raves, that girl. What a
Yeah,
woman.
big up Enigma.
What a
A lot of
woman.
these photos are from Enigma's.
Pain.
No, not Pain.
No.
No.
What is Righty. That could be quite a few peeps, you know.
Yeah, but there's an obvious one, I think. Especially with the dark fill and the white outline is maybe a
Mm,
hint. It's on the carnival
damn.
boards here.
Yeah.
We've had him as a guest on the pod. There you go.
We've
there's
had
a
him as a
clue.
guest on the pod.
Yeah.
Righty.
It is
Don't recognize the.
Zonk.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You've deliberately chosen an N he barely does.
He literally did that the other day. This
Had me
is
out,
carnival.
baby.
Carnival
Yeah.
boards, man. I thought you would have seen it. All right, this one.
Nicker.
Yeah.
Batman.
Salute.
Certified.
I don't want to bait it up, but he's been doing a lot of cool shit recently. Hopefully, anyway, we'll talk about it maybe another day.
He won't come on the pod ever.
No, he won't. But he's doing some cool shit.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna get his thing. I think he sent me a message. I haven't read it.
Let's just I don't want to connect it to anybody. All right, here's another N. This one's a bit more tricky, but these little
Oh
things.
no.
Yeah, there you go. These little eyeball things that he
Yeah,
does on his little
boy.
O for the schemes. There we go. Another carnival board. Shout out, oh no. Aha. What about this one here?
Damn.
London legend. And he's never done the same N twice. Like the dude is a style master from back in the day, still doing his thing, killing it. It's not the first letter of the word, it's the second letter of the word. There's a hint. So something N. If I tell you the first word letter is an S, does that help?
No.
No, it's snatch.
Snatch.
Yeah. Mr.
That's a nice snatch
Snatchable.
piece. How old is that?
That's done
2024 or 2004?
20,
2024.
2024 CWS
Yo, the
Chiba
S is
Wizard.
crazy, man.
Isn't it? Very nice. That's down Latimer Road. That's at that end wall where the Graff
Yeah,
Jam
boy.
was. Salute them lot. All right, here's another N here on a old train.
I know who this is.
Yeah, you've seen this picture a couple
A
times.
million times.
Who can you think of? It's not Mean.
It's not banned.
It's not Band. Older than Band,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Event.
Yes, Event.
Come on, boy!
Hey, hey, shout out Event.
Hey, hey!
Here's another one. I think this is the last one.
Recognize that as well, fam.
It's a blockbuster top to bottom on a, I think it's a yellow BR.
Don.
Don Dapper. Yes. Salute with the cracks. Just standard,
Banging,
blockbuster,
banging.
but very, very
That's
good.
not Richmond Don, though, is it? That's the other Don.
That's Don Don.
Is it?
Not the other Don that always gets confused with Don. The one, but even though it's got the blockbuster letters as well. Because look at the tag, man. That's Don. That's our Don, man. It's the one we know. I'm pretty
Because
sure.
there's one piece that always gets flown about the internet.
Yeah.
And it's not him.
And it always gets convinced.
And he always, to be fair to him, he always points out, no, that's not me.
Yeah. He's always quick to correct people. All right,
yeah.
let's do this quick listener question. Party people, please send in your listener
Send
questions.
them in, baby.
We're running low, man. We're running low. So please.
How do I make my Mrs. squirt? Wow.
Yeah, literally any question under the sun, we will
literally
attempt to answer it, man. All right, check this out. Listen up.
Yo, Arms House, I've got a question for Theme and Amber, which is, who are those Londoner stereotypes who wind you up? Whether it's like your Karen type yummy mummies, or people walking down the street just staring at their phones, or even more graph focused, like who is the type of writer you would never want to go on a mission with? Just those certain types of people who piss you off. And big ups to the Arms House crew.
Salute. Thank you for sending that in, man. So he said like it was a general question about which types of Londoners wind you up and piss you off, but then he kind of zeroed in a bit at the end there, saying what type of like London writers do you not like painting with? I don't think
you know those white fat mums with like 15 little skinhead white utes, and they're all at the bus stop, and they're like 15 utes fucking everyone off running, and she's like, "Shut up, sit down, fucking hell, like my fag." I fucking hate that, and I want to grab the bird and say, "Listen, why did you get banged so much? Why have you got so many utes? You could have just stopped with 2 or 3 utes, but you've literally got 8 utes. They all look the same. They're all completely butters. They've all got like beans down their fucking front." You've shaved their heads because you can't even afford 15 haircuts. It's fucking rank. Keep your fucking knickers on and your legs crossed, you dirty woman.
Well, you know, there's plenty of contraception out there as well, people. You know what I mean?
Plenty, man. Plenty.
That's definitely one for sure, man. Karens, like you said, you know me, we all hate Karens, man. I hate those old school. Like they're a bit in their, so they're about 50 odd years old now. They used to be ravers back in the day and do a lot of pills and a lot of fucking drugs back in the day, but they've sorted it out a bit now. But they can't fucking shut up talking about it. Yeah, that's their whole personality.
And you can
still
tell
based,
them from a mile away,
and they still dress like they're going raving. They still chat about like it's like hanging out with them is like an afters, like you know, it's 7 in the morning.
They got grey hair and they like gel it up, and they've got like a key ring with like the chain.
Nah,
on
they dye their hair still, like even in their 50s, because they're a bit wacky.
They're like, yo, man,
because they're a bit
fuck
wacky.
off, you fucking nonce.
And they still chatting like they're in the afters from a rave, and I'm like, bruv, leave me alone, man. Obviously I don't like racist people, you know what I'm saying? That's another one, but that could really kind of apply to anyone.
People
really
that smell, man. People that stink.
smell is a bad thing.
It's unacceptable. People who wear wife beater vests and have got the maddest hairy like Russian backs, like hair, like actual fur on the shoulders, bruv. And they're putting their arm up like this to hold onto the train, and just these bushes coming out. You're like, bruv,
yeah, that's
fucking
disgusting.
sort it out, you dusty.
That's one thing I'm very aware of, man. You know what I mean? Because I, if I don't take care of myself, I'll let off a whiff. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm very actively, you know what I mean? When I go to work, I always have my deodorant with me and shit, you know what I mean? Because if I'm working, I'm sweating, I know I'm going to be on the train on the way home, so I fucking, you know what I mean? I take care of myself, man. So it pisses me off even more when other people don't.
You know, like the rudes, the little rudes, like the young rudes, when you're in a shop, just a standard shop, and they're like triply trying to be a bad man just to
Oh,
like
man.
buy their. And they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, boss man, like sort me a lighter and and the guy's like, what? Sort you a what? Sort me a lighter in it. The Rizzler in it. Like, what are you talking about? And you can't understand what they're saying,
Mhm.
you know he doesn't chat to his mum like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you want to be his dad and just shut up, you little mug, and ask him fucking in English, bruv, so he understands. He's not even from England. If you ask him in basic English, he's gonna understand. If you're like, oh, yeah, well, God, basically, you're not impressing no one out here,
Yeah.
bruv.
Yeah.
No one.
Those people, those types of rude boys who, and they could be of any creed or color, man. Like just the young rude boy who are acting like they're bad, and like you're like, who are you trying to show off to? Like like you know, you're looking around the shop. There's boss man, there's me, and there's some other old lady. Who are you showing off to? Just
But
be
you're
polite
allowed
and
to
fuck
now
off.
because back in the day, you could go around walking and talking and dressing like a rude boy, but then the older rude boys wear you in.
Well, yeah.
Now you don't see them just getting jacked on the street by the older rudes. They're like allowed
Nah,
to
it
like
does
go
happen.
around
Nah,
doing
it
it.
does happen. Nah, it does happen, man. Believe me.
I
And
hope
also
so.
on the flip, which I see a lot in London, on the other side of that is the lager lout pub, man. Like Wordsmith said in his thing, who are just starting fights over nothing.
In the Reebok
And like,
Classics in the short jacket down
and
the
it's the
Wetherspoon.
equivalent of that rude boy kid in the shop acting like he's a bad man is when I see them outside and they're like giving dirty look, oi, oi, like, and like they do it in this joking way where they're like they are bullying whoever it might be, like some scrawny dude sitting there with his girl, and they're all just taking the piss out of him, and it seems light-hearted and fun. But they're not. They're trying to get a reaction out of this kid because he's obviously not enjoying all this man or whoever. And you know what I mean? Like I see that all the fucking time as well, man. Especially like when it
People
comes to
who bring
last
those-
orders and shit. But yeah, sorry, yeah.
Those fucking dogs. You know those tiny little like fluffy dogs, and they've like sort of shaved around the midriff, and then it's got fur on the back and fur on the front, and it's in the queue of the coffee shop, and they're just like letting it move about,
Yeah,
and
no,
the birds kind of tripping over it, trying to serve coffee, and you're there, and it's like sniffing your shoes, and you know if you go back, you'd get,
Yeah,
oh
you
my
get
God, you kicked the dog, bitch! I don't have animals sniffing my shit in my life, like at my house. I don't want your animal sniffing my shit. And then, oh yeah, but he's so cute. And they're on the phone, like, and then I spoke to Jemima, and the prosecco was so lovely, and the dog's just going around like this, barking, and you're like, bitch, get your fucking dog. There's munch in this shop. I fucking hate
you know me, when it comes to dogs, I'm not a dog person. I love animals. I love dogs as an animal. I think they're
I
beautiful.
like
But
dogs,
keep
but not
your
those little
dog,
cunts.
keep your dog away from me. I don't want nothing to do with it. And then there's dog owners who just think everyone is a dog person, and they just let their dog run around, run up to me, and starts licking my fucking hand and shit. And I'm like, get your fucking thing away from me, man. And I'll look at them and I'll give them a dirty look, and I'll be like, get your fucking thing. I'll be like, you know what I mean? I'll even nudge it with my leg. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want him around me. You know what I mean? And they look at me like I'm weird. And
Like
I'm
you're
like,
a
fuck
cunt.
your animal out of my face. Sorry, Steve. Yeah.
So talking of who's a cunt, yeah. Now I get on the tube, yeah, when I'm going to work and when I'm leaving. But usually when I'm going to work,
Yeah.
I get on and there's always, yeah, and it's usually a woman. Sometimes it's a guy, but it's usually a woman sitting there, and their bag is on the only free seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everyone's got their bag on the floor on their lap, yeah, and then there's like one woman, and they've just put their bags there. Now I don't even do it because I used to get on and go, "Excuse me, can I sit there?" Which made me feel like a mug. Now I go over to them and I tower over them and I go,
Yeah.
and I look like the biggest cunt on earth. I don't say nada because it's either that. My next stage is I'm just going to go up to your stuff and I'm just going to get your stuff and I'm just going to dash it. I'm just going to dash it. Why do I need to even ask? Do you know what I mean?
do?
What makes you think your bag can sit there, bruv? There's already like 4 or 5 people standing. They haven't got the balls or they don't even want to confront. So they're just like standing on the chair. There's a fuck. Your bag isn't getting shit over me, bitch. Let's go like this.
No, yeah.
Hello?
Okay, theme. Okay, let's say it's a central
Next
line.
time I'm going to move the bag.
Theme. Let's say it's a central line carriage, yeah? What is your... Now, if you had a choice of any seat to sit on, which seat would you go for? If you had
With
the
edge, with
the
edge
one
on
with the glass edge, so you can lean on it, and then so you don't have someone on this side, and you just go like
it.
someone.
So you don't
So
have
same with
someone on
me.
one side.
So that's where I go sit, and I'll, I sympathize to a degree because I put my bag on the left thing. So as the train fills up, because obviously I'm usually in Ealing Broadway, where it's the beginning of the line. So as the train moves on, it's getting more and more full. So I don't want someone sitting next to me, so I can kind of man spread or whatever. But eventually, once it's full,
Man,
pick up the bag, I put it in my
Yeah.
lap. You know what I mean? I do that. Now, I don't go up to people if I do want to sit down their bags. I don't go like that, click in their face. I just go to the seat and then start sitting down just really slowly. And I'm like, if they don't move their bag, I'm sitting on your
I'm
bag.
gonna sit on your shit.
Yeah, that's all I do. I don't say a word. I just
But
move
it's
to
a
the seat.
zero sympathy thing. So if I sit on your
Yeah.
shit, you saw me standing here. You
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
the carriage is rammed. You decided to do fuck all about it. You actually looked up and then you went, oh, no.
Yeah.
Go back to your phone. You're lucky I don't dash your phone. I'm just so fucking
Yeah,
sick of those cunts.
And you've got like as well your anger problems, man. You know what I mean? I
But
just
it's
don't
just
get
like
that
so
angry about
fucking
shit.
rude. Like, what's wrong with you? I get
Yeah.
my bag, yeah.
It's
and I dump it
entertaining.
on the floor.
It's
Just sit there.
entertaining. Yeah.
I sit down. I put my bag on the floor between my legs. Just like what? What's normal behavior?
Yeah,
You get off the tube, and you're immediately like this. And I'm always like, yeah, good place to stand.
Get
Hello,
out of the way, yeah.
good place to stand. You go through the ticket barriers. They get through the ticket, and then they stop here.
And they stop and
And
look
you're
on
like
their
this.
phone.
I
Yeah.
just push them now out of the
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I've got
yeah.
like zero. The older I get the 0, 0, 0.
No, you just do
zero,
the excuse me, but like, in a, what's the word? Where you're just pissed off. Yeah, I can't think of the word, man.
in a cunty voice.
Passive aggressive. That's the word I'm thinking of. Passive aggressive. Oi, like move out of the way, kind of excuse me. You know what I mean?
Some
But
birds
that's
did it
standard
twice.
London shit. People walk too
Well-
slow. People stop in front of you. That's just
Oh, I
standard.
hate it. But when they're walking too slow, you look at what they're looking. It's not like their mum's died. They're playing like that cotton game where like the colours go down. Like
Yeah,
Tetris.
yeah.
You're like, bruv,
yeah.
what are you doing, bruv?
Yeah.
You're going down the steps of the underground station. We're all going down mad slow
Yeah.
because you're going like this.
If
And
there's
because
anything
you're above
except-
them, you look down. Doing some gash little fucking gay little game.
If it was Google Maps, then all right, I'd understand why you're on your phone. But like, yeah, playing a game, standing in the middle of the fucking thing, yeah, fuck's sakes. All right, brother, let's do a bit of graph critique, and I think we're pretty much done. Let's see how we get on. We've not had any fucking local legends, man. Come on, people. If you're listening to this, man, if you're watching this from Australia or from Singapore, or maybe you're out in fucking
Brazil, Malaysia,
or something,
New Zealand,
is
South
there-
Africa.
we're not going to graph critique them. So don't think if you send in a local legend, we're going to start gunning their shit. We're not, okay? Because it's not your graph, or, you know what I mean? Or it's not, we're not going to do that. We're just going to shine a light on them, give them a shine-a-ton, and tell them safe, yeah? So
Give them
please
some
send in...
props.
Yeah, some local legend, someone who's done something distinctive in your area, yeah? All right, what else? Oh yeah, before the graph critique, man, there was a couple of Instagram reels that people sent in, funny ones that they wanted us to react to. This one isn't funny, but there's one thing I want to say about this one.
Biggie.
Wait, am I in there?
This goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you, Biggie, you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs, and rapadons. Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon, Don Dada. Fuck Papa. Got to call me Francis MH. White intake like toast. So iron was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing.
So it's basically this dude using the fire extinguisher on the side of the motorway doing T-Cat. I think it's Top Cat.
Choose a show to orgies with O's I never seen before.
He actually watches the pod, man. And I just wanted to play that just because I really want to fucking try that, man. I want to try the
I knew you'd
extinguisher
love
grab.
to do that.
I want to try it. Like I wanted to try the roller thing, and then we ended up linking, you know, them, man, and I ended up trying my first roller. That was a fun experience. I really want to try a fucking fire extinguisher tag. I think it's all in the wrist. It's the flick of the wrist. I got it in my head. I think I could be good at it. Theme, you reckon you'd be all right with if someone handed one to
I
you
reckon
now?
I'd be bang banging like that.
Yeah.
But you see that Biggie track there?
Looks like
That's
fun.
always hit me
Yeah.
when he says "dun dada." It's like that. It reminds me of like almost like English sort of jungle MCing. It's the rap phenomenon. Dun dada, Big Papa, and like yo, I really, really always rated him doing that little flex. On
It
the
reminds
dun
me
dada.
of the song he did called Ghetto Red Hot with Top Cat. Actually, funnily enough, Top Cat, we just saw him spraying the wall, but Biggie did that tune with Top Cat. Dun da da, was it that one, or was it a different? I have to pull it up on
that's
YouTube.
why dude put that tune on his video.
So
maybe.
All right, Theme, watch this one. I want to get your reaction to this one.
Hey! What you write?
What you write?
What you write, man?
What you write?
Nah, what you write?
What you write?
What you write?
What you write?
What you write, man?
What you write?
What you write?
Dog. What you write?
Yo. What you write?
What you write?
What do you write?
What you write?
What do you write?
What you write?
What do you write?
What do you write?
What 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 you write? What you write?
Theme's face.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
What's
Come on with that? Making me watch the Pizzitos.
It was two
At
dudes
first
like
I thought they were
shouting.
biting me doing that video with Cash.
Oh yeah, what'd you write, mate? What'd you write? Yeah, exactly.
What you write?
Yeah,
You know that few, you bit pussy, you know.
It's a
But then
funny.
they're going for a whole lip sync session.
So it's basically the whole what you write, and then in the end they embrace and a kiss. It's like a dance. All graffiti writers, you know. Well,
Damn,
And this
wasn't
one-
expecting the bezo at the
I
end.
know
bruv.
that shit just cracked me up. It's proper gay. This one, so many people sent it to us. Yeah, just bare people sent it saying, "Is this Theme? Is this Theme?"
Oh yeah. I've seen this.
I know you've seen it as well. I
You've
just
seen
wanted to play
in
it.
some sketchbook or some shit.
It's a crew from, I think they're from LA. They're called 3 Letter Crew. They're on Instagram at 3 Letter Crew. But this has been shared by every fucking graffiti online space. It's such a really good little skit about a dad graffiti writer. Yeah.
Why
So
didn't we come up with this?
this
Fucking
is
hate
this is
that
I
shit.
could completely see you fucking doing this, but let's just watch it. It's only a minute long.
What the hell is this?
You went through my stuff? Don't go in my room.
Your room? Every room in this house belongs to me, young man. I'll go in any damn room that I please.
Whatever.
What, do you think you're some kind of graffiti vandal?
I was just messing around.
Oh, you're messing around? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now that no son of mine is gonna be a damn toy, bro! Your shit is so whack! Whack hand styles, whack feelings. Look at this whack piece with the bricks. Bricks was whack in 1982 when they invented them. Trash, garbage, trash, whack. Your whole style is bad. But you know who's not whack? Your dear old dad is not whack. Your dad is dope at graffiti. Yo, check out my book. I got pieces, straight letters, feelings,
kid doesn't
hand
give a
styles,
shit.
and wild styles. That's right, your dad is worldwide king. All right, yeah, go in your room. And while you're in there, you can work on those whack-ass hand styles. In fact, I want you to write me an essay detailing 5 ways in which you can get your street cred up. Don't make me dump you into this family!
Don't make me.
I'm a great dad.
I'm a great dad.
Yeah, boy.
It's a really, really good skit. I remember when that dropped, and yeah, that was really funny, man.
Actually, yesterday we was going to Hammersmith,
Yeah,
me and the Utes, and we're cutting out the car park, bop over the thing, over the tracks, get into the estate to get into the mall.
yeah.
And I turn around in the fence and I'm like, you see down there? And they're like, yeah. I said, what's it saying in the green? You see the green bits? And he's like, yeah. I said, what does it say? Because he must have seen tags around here in the house and that.
Yeah.
And he's like, Themp? 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 And I went with it. I was like, yeah, it says Themp. It says Themp. Okay, well, let's go.
No, so they don't know what you write.
Clock.
My niece knows that I write. She knows her dad writes as well. She's seen us
They don't
painting and
Anything of that shit.
yeah.
But
She's
she's
even
more
joined
way
me.
more switched on. Like my youth, if it's not like maths, they're like, this is
Oh,
gash.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not about switched on. Like we force it on her, man. She doesn't have a choice on the matter. And she's joined me on some of the sketch.
Dude, she is
I
massively
do.
switched on. She's like the most alert youth of
Yeah.
all time.
No,
She's
she
like
is.
21 years old.
Well, no, not
That's
quite, but
how
yeah.
good she is. Yeah, she's fucking mentally like
She's
with
really
it.
sweet. All right, let's go. We got some graph
Bum, bum,
critiques,
bum,
and
bum.
then we need a song to go out to, man. There was a couple of graph critique. This guy I wanted to point out because he writes "Oh no," and it's not the "Oh no" that we just saw on the letter game. And
Well, then he doesn't write "Oh no," then does he? For fuck's
that's
sake!
what I wanted to tell him. I wanted to tell him, bruv, I'm gonna critique the sketch for you, but you can't be writing "Oh no." It's already
He's put what? He's
exists.
from London as well.
Daft London. Yeah, but I
Mum's
don't know
house
if
to your
that means
mum's
he's
house. He's
from
trying to get
London.
himself a little bly.
He's trying to get in. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Bruv, it's a competent sketch, man. I'm not feeling complete like this little attachment for the H
Yeah,
and
that's
like
not. Yeah.
this little weird little ism, on the end. I mean, again,
Nah.
it's nitpicking because it's overall
Nah.
the
You don't
3D,
write "Oh no," bruv.
but you don't write. Oh no, man, I'm
Last
sorry.
time I went out, I must have seen about 85 squillion
Yeah,
Ono
the
reaches. Like,
dude
if
has
there's
been
one thing
badgering.
he's doing, is street bombing beyond belief.
He's badgering it. He's because he's always out and about. I mean, I don't want to say too much about his
Yeah,
business,
he's
but
always coming back late and that,
he's
so
on
he
his
can
bike.
smash
Yeah,
it.
on his
Yeah.
bike. So he's just on the streets all the time, and he'll go
There's
up and
like
down the
Ono
same street.
reaches above Ono reaches, and then there's Ono reaches, and he does like a little border around his
Yeah,
reach and that because
yeah.
he's like so bored.
And then he'll do
Bruv,
yeah.
how
Like
can you be not? How can you be putting Ono?
you'll look at a wall somewhere in West London. There'll be a Ono tag in spray paint, and then then you look down. There's an Ono tag in pen on the box
Mm.
thing, and then you'll look on the box, and there's an Ono sticker on it, and then there's a fucking yeah. The dude is just
But can I just say, you see the middle part of the H, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. It will always look out of place. It will always look like an extra piece that isn't actually incorporated with the H. Do you know what I mean? Because
I
you've
disagree.
got to blend it in somehow. If you have, because it isn't even blended into the right hand side. If it was,
Mm.
if you didn't have that line in the going down on the right hand side where it joins, and at least it would join into the letter, but it doesn't join into that, and then
It's
it
not
goes over
connected.
the left hand side. I mean, nah,
Yeah, no,
man,
I
son,
feel
that ain't it, son.
I feel what you're saying, but I think you could make it work. It could work, but it just looks shit here. And also, like, look, I always, I'll give you props if you put all the highlights in the right place. I'll give you props if you've done the 3D, or although it should be coming off the top of the O here, really, if you think about it on the angle. But I hate it. A pet peeve of mine. I don't know why. Maybe people in the comments can let me know. I hate when people highlight. This highlight goes behind that bit of the H. It doesn't stop there and then go there. It's just a thing. I don't know. It winds me up. I don't know why. It winds me up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong because he's done it here at the end here as well. Fucking why is this thing
You
not?
see that highlight on the middle bar of the H where it joins the right hand, the right part of the H. It's even got a highlight on that, bruv. It's just yo, son.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
All
middle
right.
bar. You see the middle bar going into the right bar. Oh, let's go. Let's move on. That looked like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit of
yeah.
better graph.
Yeah, here we go. This is
Cornell
the.
Street
Oh
boy,
shit! He put us
W2
up
boy.
as well. This is on the.
Oh shit!
This
I
is.
like this. I like the A, man.
Yeah, come on. All right, look, Amber theme
I
AHC.
like the R actually. I like
Oh,
the grey bubbles in it and shit.
hold up, hold up, hold up.
Me gusta this, man.
I just clocked, bruv.
But for the people, then we're looking at like it's kind of a dub, but it's got different greys and then a black outline and a brown border, and it says Barb, B-A-R-B. He's also got the brown drips coming in from like the border into the letters and some cracks going on and decent highlights.
Can you see
And
that?
you did a B-A-R-B. Oh shit, he did your sketch.
Is that the same sketch? Yeah,
Yeah, even got the
That's-
bit above the A.
All right, let me just explain to people listening. Yeah, every Wednesday, 8 p.m., our episodes drop. On Thursdays, usually pretty much every Thursday, not every Thursday, but pretty much every Thursday, I'll do on the Instagram live, I'll do a sketch session, I call it. It's for people leaving comments on the YouTube video from the episode night before. You leave a little 4 or 5 letter word there, and I will sketch it out the next day on the Instagram live. So this chap Bob obviously did that, and boom, like he fucking and I encourage people, you know, if I do the sketch and you want to sketch out the sketch, please go for it, man. So that's
But you
what
do
he's
get
done.
props for that because it's quite hard to copy a sketch onto a wall. He's actually done it. It does look like you did the bees.
Yeah, but he's fucked up that first bee a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I feel to take a picture of this one and then we can like compare. Nah, fuck it, it'd take too long. He's added cracks to it. The A.
But who did it?
This guy writes Bob. I fucking.
Oh,
I
he
don't know.
actually writes Bob.
Well, he
Okay.
asked me to do Bob sketch on the sketch battle, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe I should take.
Bring Amber Rothman Browns.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, man.
Are you taking a photo? Yeah. Are you going to put it in?
I mean, I'll
Big up to him for getting it on the wall. How it pretty much how it looks on the sketch, like 85, 90%.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few little intricacies that I can see that, you know, but I think he's changed some bits for the better, to be honest. Even this leg of the R, he's fattened it up compared to my sketch, which it was cool.
He's
Yeah,
quite neat and tidy with it, though. It's quite good. I like the grey
It is good.
little bubbles at the bottom of the A. You know, see how they're coming up? These kind of causes,
Yeah.
I like. Me like it, me like it.
You know what? I'm not even going to bother bringing my one in. It's really good, Bob.
My man's put
Nice one,
Amber
bro.
and Theme up, boo.
And AHC, son. Salute. AHC's
yeah,
got
he's
little drips
definitely in
hanging.
AHC, this guy.
Salute, man. No doubt. You're on mute, Theme.
I know. Every time I put myself on mute, you
Oh.
always tell everyone, "Oh, you're on mute." It's because I'm
Sorry.
doing some shit.
We were halfway through doing something. I thought you did it on by accident. I'm sorry, brother. All right, Theme. Give us a
Microphone control,
song.
bruv.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Give me a
Funky
song.
Family, Mystery y Suspense.
The French Funky Family. They spell it like that with an
Yeah.
O. Funky Family. What was it again?
There it is. It's like 5 down. Mystère y Suspense, which translates, funnily enough, as mystery and suspense. This is like a famous French rap.
Well, it's got
song, man.
14 million views on YouTube.
14 million
I remember-
views.
I
Before
remember
views
buying-
were a thing.
I remember buying, yeah, but this came out way before YouTube. Yeah, this is like 90s,
That's what I'm
maybe
saying.
early
Before-
2000s. I remember buying a Funky Family vinyl when I was out in France. I think the record shop guy, I was like, you know, I need some French hip hop, and he was like, yeah, Funky Family. So, Theme, brother, big up, man. Much love. Till next week, party people. What is there to say, man? Send in listener questions. Send in
What
your
was
graph
that?
for critique.
Episode 147.
147 right there.
We're going to drop some unbelievable comedy vids soon.
Yeah.
We haven't
no
even
doubt.
filmed them. We don't even know what the ideas are, but we will be dropping them.
No doubt, man. Yeah, get involved, party people. The Patreon link is below. All that good stuff, man. Big love, yeah? Salute everybody in the live.
And on the Patreon, we're going to be dropping something soon called Steel Injection Part 1 and probably Part 2. Maybe if shit continues, a Part 3, but definitely Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah, man.
So,
Steel
there's going to be bits
injection.
for you lot.
There's so much on the Patreon, loads of extra bits there to check out. All right, party people, Funky Family, Mystère et
When I was a
Et
little kid,
suspense. Tu vois?
my mother told me not to stare into the sun. So once when I was 6, I did. The doctors didn't know if my eyes would ever heal. I was terrified. Alone in that darkness. Slowly, daylight crept in through the bandages, and I could see. But something else had changed inside me.
I'm the fire bearer, holder of the sun. The earth and the universe combined as one. An everlasting energy taking all forms. Blue skies on sunny days, terrible storms. The one who tears down what you adorn and curses the material things that you mourn. But look up in the sky, cause I am the dawn, and the light that empowers your flesh as you yawn. Strong, undeniably so. Lift better known as a society foe. The deity glow, reach into my center. I bet you feel pleasure and pain as you enter the tormentor. Please her, embrace her, squeeze her. As your skeleton crush, your physical turns into gelatin plus. Due to overstimuli, you liquefy. I send you back to the earth soil to quench the turmoil. Then the ground splits to swallow corporations and cops and give birth to rocks, so we can have solid ground on which to walk. stand strong and talk. We'll write down theories and chalk on the sidewalk.
The devil lurks and my heart hurts full of hell. Look into the eyes of a who fell. The devil lurks and my heart hurts full of hell. Look into the eyes of the eyes of the eyes.
My style orbits around 9 planets of forces. Ominous metaphorics, envision the devil corpses. Lion hoarder, mad scientist / author. Present the type of horror that boils the holy water. Get forth with the knowledge that falls a holy father. Hard boys become toys inside the real saga. So why bother? My whole floor alliance is harder. So bring the drama. We all know the science is smarter. I set off crowds, style wild like a circus. I seek new souls when I walk past churches. A Lord praise to stay true to a devout purpose. Seeking out the wise wherever the God searches. Those that I embark and leave your squadron shadow dodging. Lyrics assaultmen like slugs to fill the Hartmans. No option, narrow odds. Fucking with gods is straight gambling with your tarot cards.
The devil lurks and my heart hurts full of hell. Look into the eyes of a who fell. The devil lurks and my heart hurts full of hell. Look into the eyes of the eyes of...
Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?